China has unveiled a new long-endurance drone designed to sustain surveillance missions for extended periods. The new UAV is expected to strengthen Beijing's ability to monitor activity around Taiwan and nearby waters. Analysts say the platform could boost China's persistent intelligence and maritime surveillance capabilities. The drone is part of Beijing's expanding unmanned fleet aimed at long-range reconnaissance missions. China completed the maiden flight of its first multifunctional long-endurance TP200 unmanned aerial vehicle, according to Chinese reports. The TP200 successfully carried out its first test flight in Yangtai, located in East China's Shandong province. The new unmanned platform was developed for high-altitude missions requiring extended endurance and long-range operations. TP200 drone flight performance. Endurance. Capable of remaining airborne for more than 24 hours during long-duration missions. Maximum range. Designed to operate across distances of up to 3,000 kilometers. Mission profile. Built specifically for sustained high-altitude and long-endurance operations. Design features. Rapid payload swapping allows the drone to switch between different mission roles with minimal downtime. Modular multi-mission architecture enables the aircraft to support a wide range of operational requirements. Higher equipment commonality improves compatibility across mission systems and onboard payloads. Lower procurement and maintenance costs reduce overall operating expenses throughout the platform's service life. Chinese developers said the new platform was designed to improve operational flexibility while significantly reducing long-term operating costs. The aircraft was developed to support a wide range of civilian applications alongside government and public service missions. Chinese officials said the drone could transport supplies to remote islands, mountainous regions, and other hard-to-reach locations. Operational missions. Maritime patrol missions to monitor coastal waters and offshore activities over extended periods. Offshore search and rescue operations supporting emergency response in remote maritime areas. Weather modification and atmospheric observation for environmental and meteorological missions. Disaster relief supply delivery to isolated communities affected by natural disasters. Forest fire patrol missions for early detection and continuous aerial monitoring. Territorial mapping and ecological monitoring to support land management and environmental protection. The successful maiden flight marked another milestone in China's expanding indigenous unmanned aviation and drone development program. China's sixth-generation fighter program is surging ahead, with reports now confirming that a fifth prototype has already entered flight tests, signaling just how fast Beijing is moving. On July 23rd, new footage surfaced showing China flight testing what analysts say is the fifth prototype of its very heavy, ultra-long-range sixth-generation combat aircraft. Questions quickly grew over whether footage from an earlier sighting may have shown this same new aircraft, hinting that more prototypes could be flying than publicly acknowledged. The observed jet appeared somewhat different in shape and proportions, but poor image quality has clouded the full view and left analysts debating exactly what China has in the air. Chengdu currently builds the J-20, China's premier fifth-generation stealth fighter, which has quietly become the backbone of the country's high-end air combat fleet. The PLA Air Force is estimated to be acquiring between 100 and 120 new J-20s every year, a production tempo that far outpaces most Western fighter programs. As a result, around 500 J-20 fighters are now believed to be serving with China's Air Force, giving Beijing one of the largest stealth fleets anywhere in the world. Two distinct sixth-generation types are expected to eventually succeed the entire J-20 fleet, splitting China's future air dominance role between different mission sets. Chengdu is reportedly developing an ultra-long-range, ultra-heavy combat aircraft for China, designed to project air power far beyond the country's immediate neighborhood. Meanwhile, Shenyang is building a lighter, but still very heavy fighter type that appears closer to J-20 dimensions, potentially giving the PLA more flexibility in how it fields sixth-gen jets. The first Chengdu sixth-generation prototype reportedly flew on December 26, 2024, marking the start of a test campaign that has progressed at remarkable speed. Within just months, at least 5 separate prototypes have already entered flight testing, suggesting a level of industrial and engineering focus rarely seen in modern fighter programs. Early service entry for these jets was once thought likely only in the early 2030s, in line with typical development timelines for such complex aircraft. Some analysts now estimate that operational deployment could happen as early as 2029 to 2030, shaving years off the original expectations if testing continues at this pace. This rapid prototype progress strongly suggests the program enjoys clear funding priority in Beijing, placing it at the very top of China's air power modernization agenda. An earlier deployment of China's sixth-generation fighters could significantly shift the military balance of power in East Asia, forcing neighbors and the US to rethink their own roadmaps. This new fighter program feeds directly into China's broader modernization of its aerial warfare capabilities, tying sensor, missile, and support networks into a single forward-leaning ecosystem. Beijing is simultaneously developing new satellites, long-range air-to-air missiles, next-generation AEW&C platforms and tankers, all of which are meant to complement these future fighters. Chengdu's sixth-generation fighter is described as being designed for ultra-long-range missions across the Pacific, allowing China to project air power far from its home bases. The aircraft may be able to operate beyond regular AEW&C and tanker support coverage, forcing China to build more organic range and sensing into the jet itself. Refueling support may still be available near Chinese-controlled territory, giving the jet forward reach while keeping its logistical lifelines anchored closer to home. Its unusually large nose cone could potentially house what analysts speculate might be the world's largest dedicated air combat radar, dramatically increasing detection range and target tracking capacity. Such a powerful onboard radar may reduce China's dependence on separate airborne early warning aircraft, allowing the fighter itself to serve as a sensor node deep inside contested airspace. Combined with advanced stealth shaping and high agility, this sensor suite could dramatically improve the jet's chances of surviving inside hostile-controlled airspace while still prosecuting long-range missions. A new report suggests that China's J-20 is no longer being optimized to chase US F-22s in traditional dogfights, but to operate differently within a wider Chinese battle network. According to analysis carried by 1945.com, Beijing is now building the J-20 around a different war strategy, one that emphasizes standoff attacks and system-level disruption. Rather than chasing classic air superiority, the focus is reportedly shifting toward long-range strikes and ambush tactics, using stealth to get J-20s into position and shoot first. The report describes the J-20 as evolving into a stealthy, networked missile truck, able to plug into sensors across the theater and then fire large volleys from relative safety. Recent imagery has shown the J-20 carrying external missiles in so-called beast mode, trading some stealth for a visibly heavier loadout under its wings. In this configuration, analysts say the J-20 can carry as many as 14 air-to-air missiles, combining its internal bays with multiple hardpoints along the wings. The shift suggests that raw firepower may now matter more than maintaining maximum stealth at all times, especially once Chinese forces believe they control parts of the airspace.